この番組は23時イエンのなんちゃら提供でお送りしております。
Unit name? Oh, it was like the unit name with Pyo-chan was a joint effort. Like I think I talked about it in the previous stream, but Dusk Mania. So it's initially I think our very first name that we decided to go with. Actually, one of our first names that we thought about was First Years Forever, but we decided to change it after a while, you know, because it's just the two of us left. But yeah, initially one of our first ideas was First Years Forever, and then how is this meant to be read? Maredareda. Oh, Maredareda. It's like the ware da, but M and D instead. That was Pyo-chan's idea. And then Pyo-chan was just like, oh, adding in another one for thoughts. It was the dark magic, and it had like the magic and also classrooms, since like, you know, Iluna and Exale are school. And then I was like, I want to think of a crazy name that has like a fantasy theme and a D and M for Doppio and Magia, right? And so like actually the first one that I came up with was Dusk Magia, which is like, because Magia is like magic in Italian. And then Pyo-chan was like, what about dramatic monster? And we're like, oh, that's another option. And then I think Pyo-chan thought of one which was like Damashi, which he actually initially thought that it was spirit. But I was like, Damashi is not spirit, that's Tamashi. Damashi is like to like deceive someone. Pyo-chan like suddenly had a revelation, and then he was like, oh my gosh, dusk is in between night and day. And I was like, wait, yeah, that's so true. Exule, Iluna, sun, moon, day, night, in between, dusk, and it's D. And then that's why it became Dusk Mania. That's how our name came to be. We pretty much just threw a bunch of words at each other. We're like, what about this? And just like, oh, that's cool, but what about this? Oh yeah, that's cool, but what about this? And then we ended up landing on Dusk Mania, and it just clicked pretty much. It's because we feel like it kind of fits. It fits the vibes. And I think it's just very, very cool name in general. It was a whole conversation.